Again, everybody, welcome to the NBA Finals. I'm Ernie Johnson, proud to be with our friend Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith on 2K Sports, and we are getting primed and ready for Game 2. And our postseason coverage tonight is from Miami, as the Heat will be playing against the Los Angeles Clippers. Well, for the Clippers, an ugly showing for them to start the series, as they were beaten handily. Still, it's just one game, and they look to return to form here in Game 2.
Yo, what is up, everybody? After getting a triple-double in Game 1 of the NBA Finals, the focus is on Denny Tice, but you might want to watch out for D-Wade. Don't sleep on 3, as he will get cooking. And also, don't sleep on 3 as in CP3, because that guy will definitely dish and dine with the best of them. There's a reason why the Clippers are in the NBA Finals. I don't know, that's one of them. Mike Muscala for 3. DeAndre Jordan is their normal center, but he is out for the playoffs as Tice takes it all the way to the rim. But for the second game in a row on the road, the Clippers are the ones that got out to a hot start as we get the steal, find Wade, and Wade with the easy layup right there. D-Wade wasn't really active in that first game. It was a lot of the bench unit, a little bit of Bosch on the side along with Tice. The one guy that didn't really get involved was Wade. Game 2, he kind of senses that the team needs him, and he's getting his buckets early on. As you guys see, we're waiting for Bosch, the trailer, and Bosch gets the friendly roll, and we make a quick comeback. Dang from mid, can't get it to go. They're double teaming off of Denny Tice pretty much every time he touches the ball. That seems to be Doc Rivers' game plan right here. Thinking a little bit unorthodox right here, knowing that Denny Tice is the leader in assists per game. We'll see how that works out for him. You see Blake Griffin get the throwdown right here. Tice on the other end delivers a throwdown of his own. Denny Tice, one hand cocked back and sent it flying. And Blake Griffin, no one's gonna outdunk Blake Griffin, so we just gotta try to score buckets in different kind of ways, like Wall Dang from mid. We can't get into a dunk contest with Blake Griffin, all right? As we get the steal right here, JJ Barea is loose with the ball. Goran Dragic is to the rim, laying it in. Miami crowd is hyped. They saw their team win Game 1, and right now, Denny Tice is trying to do all he can to keep him in Game 2 early on, as he misses the buzzer beater right there. Still, almost a double-double at the end of one. Cutting to the paint, CP3 falls asleep for just a second, and that Miami Heat ball movement crushes them. But Blake Griffin, the highlight reel, continues in Game 2. This is the NBA Finals, and these fans are getting their money's worth early on in this one. Chris Paul leading the break off a Tice turnover. Jamal Crawford, aka J crossover. Not much of a crossover, but a tough finish right there. As we drive, we kick, and we find the open man. That's what we've been doing all game long. Just waiting for the double team, prepared for the double team, and you just gotta know what you're gonna do with the ball as we lob it to Wade. I know what I want to do with the ball when I see 3 ahead of the pack. D-Wade in Miami. That's just what he's been doing. That's how he's made a Hall of Fame career with now, 4 championships, trying to get number 5 right here. Chris Paul, he wants to know what that champagne tastes like as we give it to Winslow from mid. And Justice Winslow, once again, the penetration, finding the open man. And the strategy isn't really working right now for Doc Rivers. He needs his team's offense to get going, and maybe a few lucky breaks like Tice missing a dunk right there. We are stealing the ball at a very high rate in this series, and especially in this game. D-Wade to Tice, 3, bang! Right in JJ Redick's eyes from the corner. Paul mid, no good. Paul struggling with his shot. Tice running the break, looking at Winslow, finding Wade, and one. Dwyane Wade has come to play. Look at Whiteside with the defense. No alley-oop for them. I'm thinking of doing one of our own, but we'll just let Dwyane Wade finish it in the paint. He's been doing it all game long. Griffin put on skates. Bosch from deep mid got it to go, and we're up 10 in this game. The Clippers had about, what, a 9-point lead early on in this one, and we chopped it up and built one of our own. As you see, Wade, high floater off glass. He's pulling all of the bag of tricks for the NBA Finals. This might be his last appearance on the biggest stage in the NBA, and he's making the most of it in Game 2. Bosch throwing it down. Chris Bosch hasn't really gotten too much buckets, but that's because everyone else is eating Paul. Oh my goodness, they call a foul. Looks like Denny Tice got all ball right there, but that, I believe, is number 3 for number 17 on Miami. As you see Justice Winslow ahead of the pack right there in half-court transition. I don't know how that happened as Blake draws the and one on Chris Bosh right there. Blake Griffin did not have a highly productive game as we look for the lob. Wade! Again! D. Wade! Just looking like he's got fresh legs underneath him. Keep in mind, D. Wade at this point is like, what, 35 years old? His best years are behind him, but he's still looking pretty damn good. We find Winslow. He's the future of Miami. And in the present, he's having quite the game right now. Justice Winslow is having a very good impact. You wouldn't expect it as Goran Dragic continues his hot shooting from game 1. Knocks down the 3 right there. Jamal Crawford in the starting lineup, finding... That's Blake Griffin from mid. Blake Griffin's mid-range jumper, very reliable. You think of him as a dunker, but he, for a couple of years now, has had a very reliable mid-range jumper, so we gotta respect it. Wesley Johnson, not so much. That was just, something we'll live with if he makes it. As Blake Griffin getting by Bosh, and it's a 2-point game. We do get a couple of points near the end of the third. Get a steal, get a triple-double, get a layup, and extend the lead. Denny Tice back-to-back triple-doubles in the NBA Finals, and we just started the fourth quarter. Unfortunately, we just got in foul trouble, and we're gonna miss the open jumper right there. Still, look at that stat line as you see the Clippers running the break. Chris Paul, throw it up, and Blake Griffin goes up and it's just too easy. We can't allow Blake to do that if we want to win this game, because the Clippers are ready to make a comeback. They don't want to go down 0-2, and Mike Muscala providing a sneaky good few points, good few possessions in this one. Blake double team CP3 to Adams from mid, got it, and back to a 3-point game. Every single time we try to run away with this one, they keep on getting back in. Redick, got it, that's for the tie. JJ Redick, don't leave him open because he will probably knock it down. Wade fading, got it. D. Wade in the post. I don't want to say vintage Wade, because that's usually the thing anybody says whenever an old player goes off, but this has got to be vintage Wade. The way he's playing tonight. As you guys see the double team, the threading the needle of Denny Tice, finding Hassan Whiteside, who throws it down. CP3 to Blake for 3. Bang! Blake's range doesn't necessarily go behind the arc. I talked about it's not that far, but he got it to go as we try to thread the needle again. We throw a turnover. CP3 turns it over right back on a charge. Denny Tice, what he did to LeBron James in the conference finals. We got that charge call. We did it again, and now we draw the foul. Instead of taking the lead, the Clippers are going to go down 3 after Tice makes both free throws. Wade again with the ball going in the post. Jamal Crawford. Barbecue chicken, says Dwyane Wade in the post. That's just too easy. Jamal Crawford isn't playing much defense. And how about Chris Bosh rejecting the shot? Wade once again looking to put the ball in the bucket, in the paint. Draws the foul. He's only going to make 1 out of 2 free throws. That keeps it a 6-point game. But CP3 turns it over in the backcourt. Wade ahead of the pack. Gonna lay it in right there. 8-point lead with 2 minutes left in this one. Trying to go up 2-0 in the NBA Finals. You see Wade getting open. We set the screen, popping and hitting. Wade can't miss tonight. He is putting the team on his back, as well as Denny Tice's triple doubles worth mentioning. As Wade again, not the post fade, but the spin to the rim. And Jamal Crawford cannot handle number 3 tonight. That is all but gonna do this one, unless the Clippers have a miracle in them, and Blake is keeping the game alive. It's only a 6-point game. 1 stop, you get a 3, and then you're down 1 possession. Because of that, Eric Spoelstra calls a timeout, gets the team in the huddle, trying to get one more bucket. Oh, Denny Tice cutting to the rim. Chris Paul, you gotta watch Denny Tice at all times, and you gotta make that shot as well. Nice rebound there by Chris Bosh. And now that's all gonna do it, as we get a steal right here, and we're gonna get a quote-unquote buzzer beater that doesn't really affect the outcome of the game. What I do know is we win game 2 of the NBA Finals. We protect home court, and now we're gonna be going to Los Angeles. The weather's still gonna be nice. It's going to be even hotter in the stadium, because the Clippers want a game in this series. They got to get back in it. Game 3 is the game for them. We'll see how they do. Leave a like on this video if you guys enjoyed it. Subscribe for more NBA 2K16 micro games, and I will catch you guys for that Game 3 of the NBA Finals.